Welcome to HDTV. You now rocking with your boy. Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians surprised by Tom Brady's Week 1 struggles versus the Saints. This was published from ESPN by Jenna Lane on September 14th. Tampa Bay Buccaneers coach Bruce Arians said Monday that he was a bit surprised by quarterback Tom Brady's struggles in his Bucs debut Sunday against the New Orleans Saints, a game in which Brady threw 2 interceptions in a 34-23 loss. He looked like Tom Brady in practice all the time, so it's kind of unusual to see that in a ball game because they didn't do things that we didn't get ready for. Everything they did, we thought we were ready for. Arians said, some wide receivers have to do a better job of winning one-on-one when he decides to go their way. He puts us in the right run checks a couple times. It was a learning experience that way. You can't say that we weren't in sync because we started out as good as you can start out, going right down the field, he added. Then we don't get any more chunk plays other than pass interference penalties. I think it's a great learning experience. It's just round 1 of a 16-round fight, and we'll learn from it. The Bucs marched 85 yards in 9 plays on the opening drive, with Brady scoring on a 2-yard QB keeper to grab a 7-0 lead. But they couldn't hang on to that momentum. Pro Bowl wide receiver Mike Evans was shadowed by Marshon Lattimore and had a safety over the top of him through much of the game. He was targeted just 4 times on 37 routes, including 1 play that resulted in an interception. Arians said after the game that the pick was the result of an overthrow pass against cover 2, but Monday, after watching the film, he clarified that Evans should have no doubt kept the route going, as it was against quarters coverage, which opened up the middle of the field. Duh, Bruce. That's what we were telling your dumb ass. Brady's second pick came when he attempted to hit Justin Watson as he and Rob Gronkowski each ran speeds out from the right side of the formation, while Chris Godwin ran a slant route toward the middle of the field. Janoris Jenkins jumped in front and returned it 36 yards for a touchdown. It speaks for itself. If you're throwing an out route, you throw it low and inside. That hasn't been the case up until that one. Arians said of the pick 6, he was a little bit late on it and probably a better decision to go somewhere else with the ball. Evans, one of only 2 receivers with 6 consecutive 1,000-yard seasons in his first 6 years, managed just 1 catch, a fourth-quarter touchdown. Gronkowski, Brady's go-to target with the New England Patriots, caught just 2 passes on 3 targets for 11 receiving yards. Instead, Brady relied heavily on Godwin, who caught 6 of 7 targets for 79 receiving yards, and Scotty Miller, who went 5 of 6 for 73 yards. Brady acknowledged that this week that he was still thinking too much in Arians' offense, but said he was eager to test himself against a real opponent in the absence of preseason games. It's a situation where all that verbiage when you're under the gun is different, and now you're getting hit for the first time too. It's all different, Arians said, adding that he believes Brady will regroup against the Carolina Panthers at home this week. He's had it before. He knows how to bounce back, Arians said. He knew he didn't play very well. It's not what he expects from himself, nor do we expect. I would anticipate him to have a little more grit, a little more determination this week. Arians also expressed disappointment in starting left tackle Donovan Smith, who surrendered 2 sacks and posted a 73.9% pass block win rate, 129th in the league among offensive linemen in week 1 and 54th among 58 offensive tackles. I was very disappointed in his play, Arians said. I think every now and then he reverts back to some techniques that aren't very good, and he got beat up. He had probably the easiest guy to block up there, and he did a poor job. It was one of his worst games, and I expect for him to bounce back this week, yes. So, Tom Brady. Are you concerned after week one? And this goes to the Bucks fans and the Tom Brady fans. Do you feel that Tom Brady has lost a touch on his throws? And do you feel like he's not going to make it in this Bruce Arians system? To me, I said it. I said it after the game when Shannon Sharp was talking about it. And I don't like to discredit Shannon Sharp because Shannon Sharp played the game longer than I did. But I believe Shannon Sharp says Skip hates LeBron James. He hates Tom Brady. He hates Tom Brady because that throw, because I played football at Texas Southern University. My coaches were NFL coaches. We ran NFL plays. And that was a quarters coverage, which meant that seam, if Mike Evans would have kept going, he would have caught the ball. Mike Evans got confused on the coverage. They were disguising their quarters as cover two. And he thought it was cover two, so he sat right there when he should have kept going. But this is the problem. Shannon Sharp deliberately went off on Skip and Bruce Arians, saying that I know football. I play football for these years, Skip. I play football. I don't give a damn what you play, boy. I know football too. I ran NFL plays. Mike Evans should have kept running on the damn route, Shannon. You always want people to listen to you, but I can't listen to you because you're obnoxious. You're egotistical and you want everything your goddamn way. I'm so sick and tired of Undisputed. This dude went 5 or 6 days because the Clippers lost. You didn't beat them. The Nuggets beat them. You and that bum LeBrownies are sitting over there with the easiest cakewalk y'all had. Traded half the damn team to bring AD over, and y'all might not even sign him at the end of the year. Y'all could win the championship and he bounced. Then what LeBron gonna do? He gonna be like, well, it's gonna be time for me to go now. He gonna force a trade? This is what I understand. Shannon Sharp, when he's wrong, none of the fans ever hold him to it. They be like, man, he's just wrong this time. But when it's about LeBrownies, man, you guys just hate LeBron. Y'all hate LeBron. He's the king. He's the guy. He's the greatest. He's a bum. Shannon Sharp's takes, he's a bum with his takes. I told you that Mike Evans ran the route short. I said it on my recap, I believe. I don't know if I said it on there, but I've said it on Facebook plenty of times. You guys just hate Tom Brady. That's all you have to say, Shannon. I hate Tom Brady. I hate how he walks. I hate his corniness. That's you mad because he's better than your guy, Elway. You're mad because Elway got the 5 Super Bowls and he only won 2. You're mad because Tom Brady's still playing at a high level to be his age. You're mad at that. Like my boy Richard Sherman say, you mad, bro? Yeah, he mad. You seen that? You seen that guy up there? You see that guy up there all pissed off and everything in his little suit. He getting pissed off at Skip. Now look, Skip can be baseless at times, but Skip knows what he's talking about. He does what I do. He does research. He studies before he says anything. People think, oh, he just hate LeBron because he threatened by LeBron taking. Do you really think that Michael Jordan cares about LeBron James? LeBron James was never on his level, and I can't stand Michael or LeBron. I call him his baldness because he got a big ass ego and he's an a-hole. And I can't stand LeBrownies because he's the same way, except he can't play the game. He's just a football player playing basketball. And you could get mad and get upset saying, man, what moves does he have? None. He has that spin move running you over to the lane, or he has that drop that forearm, or he's going to do that set shot three, acting like he's going to pass it and then he's going to pull up. And he'll make that shot because he practices that shot. But he need to practice his damn free throws. But look, Tom Brady is fine. Everybody wants Tom Brady to lose so bad. It's like, why? The guy won. You guys weren't saying all this with Michael Jordan when he was playing. You guys was rooting Michael Jordan on. Y'all was like, go Michael Jordan. When Michael went to the Wizards, Michael Jordan was balling. He just had that knee injury. But other than that, Michael almost got the Wizards to the playoffs twice. If he had a little help from his supporting cast, which he didn't, they could have got over the top. They could have got over the hump to the playoffs. Now, when they got there, they weren't going to do nothing because the league didn't cater to Mike. He was done. They were ready to move to Kobe and Shaq and AI and all these guys. So that's what I'm trying to explain to you. Tom Brady was trying to throw the ball down the seam. If Mike Evans kept running, if you go back and watch the film, you'll see Mike was supposed to be there. He was supposed to be there. He messed up on that play. And for Shannon Sharpe, after Bruce Arians said it, Shannon Sharpe still says, oh, Bruce Arians wrong. And you wrong, Skip. I'm a Super Bowl. You were carried to the Super Bowl. All right? Without Terrell Davis and without Rod Smith, Elway, McCaffrey, and that defense y'all had in Denver, as well as that defense in Baltimore, you would have been another loudmouth talking, hardworking tight end. You never changed the game. You never revolutionized nothing. All you do is talk about that one damn play where you caught the ball and ran it to the end zone for the Ravens to win the game. And I give Shannon his props. He was a great football player. But at the end of the day, dog, why are you hating on Tom Brady? Brady is just who he is. He's a man at the end of the day. He plays the game. You were wrong. Just admit you was wrong. Stop trying to harp on, oh man, no, this is what happened. You trying to harp on this. But you get mad at Skip when he gives LeBron faint praise. He don't give him no praise, but you get mad at Skip. And Skip even says he was wrong. He'll admit he's wrong. But he's not like you. You want to keep dabbling in it. You want to keep pressing it into the ground. It's like, for what, dog? It happened. The Clippers collapsed. You guys weren't going to beat them. Y'all didn't play them. Y'all played the choked and Rockets, and y'all played the mediocrity of Blazers, which I've been said that they weren't going to win. Even in Carcino's live chats, you could go check it out. I said that the Blazers were going to lose in 4, maybe 5, and it happened. I told you the Rockets were going to lose in 4 or 5, and it happened. This series, they're going to sweep the Nuggets. If not, the most it'll be is 5 games. They're going to push the Boston and Miami Heat series to 7 games so they can give LeBrownies a rest. And all you haters and trolls want to say, oh, you a hater. No, I'm not a hater. I watched the game. I've seen this before. Tom Brady has been playing at a long pace to win the game and to take off. And this is his first time with his team. And Skip was the only one saying, oh, he's going to be ready. That's Skip's delusion talking. All right? Skip's delusional about the Cowboys and Tom Brady. I knew Tom Brady would struggle. I picked the Saints. Even Skip picked the Saints. And you going to come out talking about, oh, man, Tom Brady ugly. He looked bad. He looked garbage. He looked garbage as heck. Skip. I told you. Skip, I told you. The age is catching up to him. And you act like Drew Brees was doing something. If it wasn't for Taysom Hill and a few runs by Alvin Kamara and some catches, the Saints would have lost. Like Drew Brees didn't light up the field. He didn't. He didn't light up nothing. Drew Brees to me looks decent. He don't look like Roethlisberger, where Roethlisberger's just done. Like Roethlisberger's gonna have to be a game manager. That Steelers team is gonna have to carry him because he's done damn near. But this isn't a video hating on LeBron. I'm not hating on LeBron. If you love LeBron and that's your savior, you love him as your GOAT, your favorite player, that's fine. But don't get mad at me when I don't like him or like his game. The same with the same with Tom Brady. I like Tom Brady. I think Tom Brady is the second greatest quarterback of all time. I still have, to me, I think he's the second or third. I got Warren Moon as my greatest quarterback. That was the greatest quarterback I ever seen throw the damn ball. Warren Moon was, you kidding me? I got Warren Moon, I got Dan Marino 1 and 2, and then I got Brady and Joe Montana fighting for 3 and 4, and 5 I got Brett Favre. I got Donovan McNabb. It's kind of hard between McNabb and Favre. I think I'll go McNabb. I got McNabb 5. McNabb is number 5 to me. And if you think that's me being no, McNabb is that guy. McNabb was that guy. McNabb played with less compared to Brett Favre. And then number 7, I got Steve McNair. And number 8, I got Cam Newton. That's in my top 10 of greatest quarterbacks. Now, Shannon Sharpe has a problem admitting when he's wrong. Tom Brady, yes, he didn't look spectacular in his first week. We knew that. But for you to beat it into the drum about his poor play just shows that you don't like Tom Brady. You a hater. Just like you call Skip and all these other guys haters over LeBron, you're a hater of Tom Brady. You are. You hate Tom Brady. You hated on Kyler Murray. Now all of a sudden the last show you hopping on Kyler Murray's stick. It's like, hold up. No, don't do that. And then let me tell you guys, the Patrick Mahomes thing. Me and few others picked Pat Mahomes to be great. Everybody else was blasting the Chiefs for taking Pat Mahomes that high. Go back to that draft. They said it. They were like, why would they take Pat Mahomes and they got Alex? Because Pat Mahomes had a higher ceiling. He had the potential. I said if Pat Mahomes goes to the right situation and right coach, he will be great. And guess what? He proved it. Shannon Sharpe jumped on the bandwagon the year after Alex Smith. Because remember, Pat Mahomes sat on the bench for a year. Then he came out and started balling. Now all of a sudden, yeah, boy, Pat, my homeboy. You is a stick rider, Shannon. All you do is stick ride. Stick ride. That's all you do. I'm going to start calling you Riley from the Boondocks because all you do is stick ride. Huey, man, you just a hater, man. Thugnificent is the man, boy. You know what I'm saying? Thugnificent. That's you basically talking about Patrick Mahomes. Man, my homeboy go hard. My homeboy great. I saw greatness. You ain't never said no greatness. Stop it. Stop it. Just stop it, man. With all your lies and all your BS, your bogus statements, your clout chasing, wearing these GOAT masks for a guy who's 3-6. He's 3-6. We don't say Wilt's the GOAT. He's 2-8. Jerry West is 1-9. This guy's 3-6, and we're praising losers. But we disrespect Bill Russell. We be like, Bill Russell had a super team. He had Bob Cousy. He had Bob Cousy. Oh, Tom Brady. Oh, he had Belichick. He had Belichick. What about the Celtics had Bill Russell? How about we talk about that narrative? How about we talk about Belichick had Brady? Because before he got Brady, Belichick was struggling as a coach for Cleveland. Then his first year with the Patriots, he was struggling. If not for Drew Bledsoe getting hurt, they would have never discovered Tom Brady. He would have still been playing Drew Bledsoe. And even after they came back, they lost some games early on with Brady. And then they took off late in middle of the season to late. So what are you talking about? People need each other. It's the same thing with the Shaq and Kobe arguments. Like Skip said, oh man, with Shaq, Shaq ain't carry nothing. Because if Shaq carried somebody, Shaq would have 10 or 11 championships. He's a waste of talent. Just like LeBron, he's a waste of talent. Guys y'all want to praise as being great by all these numbers and all these highlights. Man, get out of here. Tom Brady is going down as either the GOAT or one of the greatest to ever play. As far as winning, he is the greatest winning quarterback ever. The greatest. He's number one on that list. He's greatest of all time. But the best pure passer of the football, I still have Warren Moon. Warren Moon is the best quarterback I've ever seen. Then I got Dan Marino. Then I got Tom Brady. Then I got Joe Montana. And then I got Donovan McNabb. Then I have Brett Favre. Then I have McNair. And then I have Cam Newton. Those guys played with less. You hear me? They played with less. Cam Newton played with less. Brett Favre for years played with less. So I don't want to hear all this. Tom Brady I done went way off topic. I apologize. I went on a dumb behind rant. If you turned from this video, I apologize. But hey, I had to say what I had to say. But Tom Brady had one bad week. He'll bounce back tomorrow. He'll be all right. All this talk about, oh man, he's done and all this, or he made, Shannon, you were wrong. It was a quarters coverage. The guy, if Mike Evans would have kept going up the seam, he would have caught the damn ball. Because the safety was running back. The safeties have to play deep. If he would have got right there behind the guy who's playing the vertical hook, the vert to hook, he would have caught the pass. They were disguising it as a cover two. Mike Evans read the play wrong and sat right there when he shouldn't have. He should have kept going. Now the other pick, we all knew that was wrong. Brady threw it too late. He should have threw it early as possible. But it is what it is. Like, comment, subscribe, share this video, hit the notification bell, select all to receive upcoming content. If you want to donate to the page, cash at me at Harry2, that's HARRY2. Again, if you want to cash at me and donate to the page, cash at me at Harry2, HARRY2. And shoot, and if you don't donate to the page, please like and subscribe and share to all your platforms. And we are out. Live, boy!